Well, hello, friends and fellow Disney fans. Welcome back to the Jamie Thomas Show. Today, we are doing a full overview and review and tour of Disney's Pixar Place Hotel.
That's right. So if you are interested in an honest review, stick around. Hi, friends and fellow Disney fans. As we mentioned, we are the Jamie Thomas Show. I'm Jamie, and I'm a travel agent specializing in Disney vacations. This is
Brad,
my husband, and he's here to help give his opinion and stuff.
That's right. I'm the commentary on the side.
So as I mentioned, I'm a travel agent specializing in Disneyland vacations. So if you are interested in working with me, my services are completely free and my contact information is in the description below.
Every week we bring reviews and tips and content to help you have the best vacation possible. And so today, that's why we're covering
Pixar Place.
Pixar Place. So this was a recent reverb here at the Disneyland Resort. And I have to say, I absolutely love what they've done with this hotel.
Oh yeah, it's spectacular. If you have a person who is a Pixar fan, this is a hotel that you don't want to miss. And the best thing about this hotel is it's actually the lowest cost entry resort to staying on property. So it's going to be kind of the lowest cost option.
Yeah, I have to say, when I heard about the refurb, heard what they were doing, I was excited about the theming. But in my head, I kind of had this, okay, it's going to be All-Stars Resort. It's going to be Art of Animation. It's going to have a value feel. That is not the case at all. Other than the fact that obviously the theming is a little over the top, as in, you know, it's Pixar everywhere you go. It actually feels like a premium resort.
Yeah, and in some ways, it's one of my favorites. Like, I love each Disneyland resort for different reasons, but there's multiple reasons why I love this resort. One of the reasons is the characters that are in the lobby. I have seen Bong and Doug, so they will have different Pixar characters just showing up, and it's very low waits.
I've seen Sadness when I was
there.
there.
You saw
Join Sadness came out.
See, and there's low waits. Like, you don't have to wait in line at the parks to see these characters. You can just go in and, you know, usually there's not many people at all, and you can go see them and have some special time with the characters. So that's pretty special.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about the theming. When you walk into the resort, what's there? The big Pixar ball with the lamp that's right on top of it.
That's where you're going to find different characters.
Right in the lobby. As you look around the resort, it's actually really cool. They have these little, I wouldn't even know how to describe them exactly, but like metallic characters that are in the walls in different places, and they're kind of like hidden Mickeys.
Yeah, like a hide and seek.
I believe there's 20 some odd of them. We found almost all of them. Really, really fun to look around with your kids.
Yeah. Another really fun thing about the lobby is that they actually have a piano, a grand piano that's playing in the evenings.
Yeah.
And it's inspired by Soul. I've heard that it's the actual guy.
The actual guy who sung from Soul, they hire and pay to play there. Yeah. It's brilliant. The music is incredible. And it just, when you're done a long day at the parks, it feels really magical to walk in.
It does. And at this resort, one of my favorite parts is the elevators. It's kind of a fun, unique, you press what room or floor you're going to be going to, and then it will tell you what elevator you're supposed to walk to. And this saves time because it really, you know, makes it so the elevators aren't going up and down, up and down. It's, you know, just efficient. And we never really had to wait for elevators very much, did we?
No.
A huge perk about this resort is it is right across the street from Grand Californian. This is one of the closest resorts that you can get to, like between the big three. Like it's just right there. And the nice thing about it is you are going to have less security coming from that side of the parks. I've gone from the other side with all the good neighbors, and you know, it's fine, but they are very long security lineups. It is very busy.
Yeah.
These lines are a lot less, so you're going to be able to get into the parks quicker. There is a very easy access point right through the Grand Californian, or you can walk right into Pixar Pier, but right now there's actually renovations, so you can't walk in that secret backstage access.
There's still, you can also turn left out of the resort and head to the downtown Disney Way, which is also really quick. No matter what way you turn, you're going to get to the parks very, very fast.
That's right. So let's talk about rooms.
Let's talk about the rooms. I was blown away by the update. Again, we had stayed there before it was renovated, and now that it is Pixar Place, again, the theming was evident throughout, just the vibrant colors, the reds, the yellows, clothes. The rooms were beautiful. You have your kind of standard where you can put all of your luggage underneath your bed. Bathrooms were absolutely beautiful. And a lot of the rooms actually have a view of California Adventure, and many of them can actually see the
you have to book that. So
it's a special thing.
You have to book the premium view, and you can actually see the World of Color, and you can hype in the fireworks songs, the music, right from your TV, which is really cool. And it's actually quite a good view. We did it one evening, and I was thinking the rooms were going to be really loud because, you know, you have World of Color right there. But I found the rooms actually quite quiet. They do have noise sound machines for you if you are bothered by it, so you can turn that on. But we didn't
have an issue at all. We were there with our boys, and they didn't wake up at all. Wonderful night's sleep. Again, theming throughout, wonderful murals of different Pixar characters. Just a beautiful room.
And these rooms actually sleep up to 5 people.
That's right.
So you have 2 queen-size beds and then a single kind of child-size pull-down bed kind of area. I would say probably our kiddo slept in it, and he's 13.
That's right.
But I would say like an adult probably would find it not comfortable. No. So definitely like more of a younger teenager or so.
Or someone who's a little shorter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would find it too tight though, and
you're 5'4". I would say, your 5 feet is about how tall you can be on that bed and be comfortable. But with that said, we fit 5 into it comfortably. Had a wonderful stay. The room was awesome.
Let's talk about the pool deck.
Oh.
So the pool deck is themed after, there's totally different Pixar themes.
You
have a fire pit with Inside Out characters, which is amazing to hang out at night. You have a games area where you can play, the bow bun for the Pixar short toss.
Yes, that's right. Your beanbag toss
is
themed after a Pixar
and then
short.
They
it's
had
awesome.
Shuffleboard, right?
That's right.
And then if you are wanting to hang out by the pool, they do have like cabanas that you can rent. And the nice thing is the water slide is huge.
The water slide is very, very large.
And it is Finding Nemo themed.
It's wonderful. The kids absolutely love it. You also have a poolside bar and restaurant area that's really, really nice. And I have seen characters out on the pool deck as well from time to time. Now, there's no promise of that, but I've seen it twice when I've been there.
And there's also splash pad area for the little ones.
That's
so, there is just so much options for lounging, hanging out as family, or just swimming. And you can also actually watch some of the fireworks right from the pool deck there. So you don't necessarily have to have a premium view room to do that. You can just go out and
again, they pipe in the music. What's better than being in a pool and watching Disney fireworks? Doesn't get better than that.
That's right. Now let's talk about the Creators Club, which is the premium view club level. Now this honestly gets mixed reviews because the problem with this one is it isn't run actually by Disney.
No.
The food is run by
the restaurants in the
below.
hotel.
So the food can get mixed reviews, but the lounge itself is absolutely phenomenal. We made sure to use and take advantage of it. So we wanted to kind of supplement our food budget by using that. And we found the food actually quite good. Not as good as the Disneyland Hotel, though. Not near as good, but good breakfast. You had cappuccinos in the mornings. You had a custom coffee.
Easy to do a full breakfast there and not have to buy a breakfast in the parks. Lots of snacks and drinks that you could take into the parks with you. So that again helps with the cost, bring down the cost when you go into the parks. And then they did different theme nights. At least they did when we were there.
And they had like ratatouille night. They had where they served ratatouille and salad.
Mexican Spanish food night.
Yeah, where there was tater tot casserole with cheese dip. I'm trying to think. Another night wasn't there some sausages with a cheese dip or something?
Yeah, I forget what the theme was that night. But again, the variety was nice. There were certain things that were really good, and then other things that were kind of meh.
Yeah, I would say the kids' selections is pretty mid.
Yes.
Like they did have sandwiches out. They were like almond butter and jam, but they were very crusty, I would say. Like they weren't very fresh at all. Like they had them sitting out a lot of the day. Even they had popcorn out, which the kids really enjoyed. I found it to be quite stale too, but the evening desserts I found to be really good. And then we always could find something as far as like a salad or something to do.
Actually, that was going to be my thing was I thought the salad selection was really exceptional.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of like the bean salads or like they had like kind of weird like
then that's more
6 bean ones, which kids aren't going to like, right?
Yeah, and that's more based on kind of your palate and what you like.
Yeah.
I just found there seemed to always be a variety of salads.
Yes.
And there's always something good on that front. Yeah. I would say overall, I would agree with you. The club level at Pixar Place is more going to, adults are going to enjoy it more than kids.
Well, and I think if you're...
The selection of food.
Like, honestly, we got our money's worth, though.
100%.
We absolutely did, and we loved it. The price for us to upgrade to club level made it worth it, because it made it so we only ended up having to get like one meal or one snack at the parks. But, you know, you have to decide that for your family. Yeah. Like, if we made sure to go back in the afternoons, have a break, and we would grab some food, stay until dessert, and then we would head back to the parks, which is really like the best strategy to get the most out of your day, because you avoid those like afternoon busy crowds, right? But, you know, we always found something to eat, but I definitely wouldn't say like it's, you know, it needs room for improvement for sure.
It does. A few things though that were awesome about it. The theming in the lounge, and the lounge itself, beautiful. Has a lot of artwork and different things that are associated again with
and
Pixar.
And the staff is amazing.
And that was going to be my other thing was, again, like all of your club level, where you go to Disneyland Hotel, Grand Californian, you get personalized service that'll help you with tickets, that'll help you with questions about your day at the park, questions about the hotel, and are just there to serve and help.
Hopefully you have your tickets ahead of time because you booked with me.
That's right.
So yeah, no, I would stay in the club level again, but I would just kind of like make sure to be cautious of like how much of an upgrade it would be. I would, would say if it's, like I would work out my food budget of how much I'm going to spend at the parks versus club level. And
do you just like the convenience? Do you like the convenience of knowing I can go and grab a pop whenever I want? I can go and get myself an espresso or a coffee or whatever it is. Yeah. Like you have to also.
That's like $8 at the parks alone.
Well, it is, and you have to budget how much you appreciate just rolling out of bed and going and grabbing breakfast quick. Like what is that worth to you?
And we had a full family in the room, so if there's only maybe one or two guests, maybe it's not worth it, right? But for us, we had a full family, so we that helped the food budget significantly. But the lounge itself, gorgeous, and so I would definitely do it again. Mm-hmm. But definitely, I wish the food was a little bit better.
Overall, my review thought on this resort is it's exceptional. I love it overall. We were honest about club level, which is hopefully what you come here for, is that you're going to actually get our honest take. The rooms, the theming, the pool deck, all of that, awesome. The other thing I would say overall, not just in the club level, but all of the cast members that work there, I had nothing but exceptional experience and service from all of them. Even with going up to my kids and playing with them and telling them about, hey, you can go around and find these different characters and the little metal characters in different places. Like, there was just a real attention to detail to make sure that our family had a nice time.
And it was also in a really safe area. Like, we never felt like it was dangerous at all, like walking to the parks or anything.
No, like you very much, just like with the Grand and just like with the Disneyland Hotel.
You feel like you're in the Disney
You're
bubble.
in the bubble.
So honestly, it is a great resort for families, couples, anybody who is looking to stay on property. Now, if you do stay on property at a Disneyland resort, there are extra perks actually. Yeah. You get extra multi-pass lightning lanes. So that is a huge perk to help you kind of save extra time to get on those extra rides. So that being said, if you are interested in a Disneyland vacation, make sure to contact me. As I mentioned, I'm a travel agent specializing in Disneyland vacations. I would love to help you book your next trip. My services are completely free. So you can contact me via email, JamieThomasShow@gmail.com, or through the website www.clickthemouse.ca/JamieQuote. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Let us know if you've stayed club level. What did you think about it? Because I would love to hear your opinions. Would you do it again? Probably depends on the price. Let's hear from you guys. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.